Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Ip Man. What do you know about this movie?
This won our martial arts poll.
So we would like to thank our patrons for voting for this to win our martial arts poll.
That's all I know is this movie is martial arts. I looked up how to pronounce it. It looks like it's Ip Man, so that's what I'm gonna say.
I have seen this movie before. It's been a long time. I think I used to say IP Man, but I think it's Ip Man. Yip Man. I think it kind of changes depending on where you are. But yeah, we'll go with Ip Man.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to watch this. I don't think I know the actor that's in the movie. There was only one person on the poster.
Yeah, so his name is Donnie Yen. I don't know if we've had him on the channel before, but I feel like after this movie, you'll probably recognize him in more movies. Like I think even though we haven't seen it, I believe he has that big role in the 4th John Wick movie.
Okay.
He's an insanely talented martial artist.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I have seen this movie before. It's been a while. I know I really enjoyed it. And I'll say something because I don't remember if it's explicitly told in this movie. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. So sue me. But this is the master of Bruce Lee.
Okay, yeah, I think it said something. I tried not to like really look at it, but on the movie poster, it did say something about Bruce Lee. I remember seeing his name.
Yeah. So I don't know how much of the story is actually true, but I believe that's a true aspect, is that this person is or was the master of Bruce Lee.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've really enjoyed all the martial arts films that we've seen on the channel. You know, some of them are more fun, some of them are a little more serious, but the choreography, everything that goes into it, very much appreciated, and I'm really excited to see this.
Yeah, I think the last martial arts we saw was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yes.
Which that was so good.
Very sad.
Yeah, very sad, but so good.
Incredible movie. Yeah, so it's been a little while.
Yeah, I will say also that this has probably one of like the top 3 fight scenes in it.
Okay.
So I'm just excited to see that one. So every once in a while, I'll watch that specific fight scene over and over again. So I'm excited for that part. But the rest of the movie is very fuzzy because I haven't revisited it in a very long time. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. This thing's had some use.
Yeah.
我哋係閉門切磋嘅，輸贏都唔會有人知。
唔係輸贏嘅問題啊，我食緊飯。
我等你。
Jeez. Yeah, right? Just take no.
食咗飯未啊？坐埋嚟一齊食啊！
It's delicious. Have some dinner before fighting.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds like a recipe for feeling sick.
Not happy.
好快。
Not private anymore.
No.
Oof.
Just getting right into it. Oh, jeez.
冇事啊嘛？
冇事，冇事，再嚟。
Just so effortless.
中晒。
Oh! It didn't take long.
No.
事業師傅，
絕對唔會同人講，放心。
感激不盡，感激不盡，告辭。
Right?
It's definitely gonna get out, and I wonder if he's gonna be upset with him.
Oh, already telling tales.
廖師傅中招之後仲心心不忿，竟然用鵝狗槍聲嚟打葉問啊！
And this story.
Yeah, very embellished.
聽講話你同廖師傅切磋喎，仲好快就打贏咗佢添，係咪真㗎？我細佬講嘅咯，你哋切磋早啲話俾我。
At least he figured it out.
Yeah.
我哋有事商量啊，你翻出去先啦。
咁我唔阻你哋閉門講嘢啦。
Yeah, he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
有人話你俾葉問打低咗啊！家陣全佛山嘅人都知啦。
邊個講？
佛山而家
He's there. Oh no.
周圍亂講毀我聲譽，我今日一定要教訓你啊！你做緊度亂講
哦
師傅，
咩啊？啱啊！
What?
Yeah, go fight him again.
師傅，
唔該你話俾大家聽，你係咪同廖師傅比武打到飛起啊？我執招餐見到同廖師傅比武㗎。
咁啱又見到廖師傅同文哥切磋，成個過程咁啱又俾你見到晒。
Seems pretty unbelievable.
呢啲咪叫魚咯！
That's embarrassment for sure.
當我冇到啊？嚇？邊個喺我李小地頭搞震唔守規矩嘅？我拉邊個？而家咩年代啊？嚇？講武功啊？槍啊！知唔知啊？
Yeah, what are you doing? Freaking pointed a gun in his face. What'd you expect?
Yeah.
有時講嘢大聲咗，不過講嘢大聲唔代表唔斯文。理論上大家都係斯文人。
走啦，冇嘢睇啊！
唔好話，行開啦。請。
I feel like multiple people are getting embarrassed in this little area.
自便啊！
Okay, good. I was afraid that was gonna.
Escalate.
Yeah. Just the smile.
好啦，畫得好好喎，攞過去俾爸爸睇下。哦，
Dad's fighting.
爸爸你睇，
爸爸唔得閒一陣先啊！你唔明啊？
唔睇啊。
睇，有咩好睇啊？日日都嚟打，你哋唔厭嘅咩？
Yeah, always fighting. He's about to get his ass kicked by his wife.
你唔高興嘅咪同我講咯，唔需要發脾氣㗎。
唔好成日掛住陪朋友。
Tantrum.
Yeah.
前面乘客。
Some newcomers in town.
Yeah, the music.
所以专程南下，想跟佛山的武师切磋武艺，交流心得。
你哋行埋一邊，睇下你師傅我點樣教訓呢班外江佬。
Everyone's always so accepting for a fight. So, oh, this one sounds a little harder. Oh, damn. Oh. Might be dead.
Yeah, he wrecked that guy.
There's no master here.
你们师傅在哪儿？喺度。
Oh.
Went to go get some backup with his weapon. Oh.
I feel like this is gonna end so much worse.
Right? Someone's gonna die this time.
師傅唔喺度。
Just going from master to master.
Yeah.
話咩啊，準？
有時間就陪下佢啦。
得啦。
I mean, he had the opportunity to train on his little thing, but came out here to spend time with his son, but didn't last long.
我唔係嚟打交㗎，講兩句就走㗎啦。功夫好厲害，間武館都頂唔住啊！你得閒嘅去睇下。
She's like, I know what you were talking about. Getting some shots in at least. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, nice, dang it. Guy's just crushing everyone.
让他们知道咱们的厉害，我们要做佛山第一。
Yeah, I mean, everyone's gonna want to be with them if he kicks all the other masters' butts.
佛山谁最能打呀？梗要問都唔通我啊！
He's trying to not fight and spend time with his son so
Yeah.
his wife doesn't destroy him.
Mrs. Ip is not going to be happy.
Whoa, okay.
當然要拿點本事讓人看。
可唔可以管你唔使同我打？你揾到好啲嘅地方咪得咯。請你離開。
This is his home.
Right?
請你立即出翻去。
我聽說詠春拳是個女人創的拳，葉問，你還真怕老婆？
尊重老婆嘅男人。
Very good.
再不行，我讓他雙手怎麼樣？啊？
I kind of want her to fight him.
讓我失望了，他奶奶！這麼多練拳的居然沒有。
Oh, okay.
Love it. Uh-oh. Everyone just walks into his house.
Yeah, right.
麻煩你請媽香你出翻去，順便同我關埋道門。
一定要幫我哋爭翻啖氣。
Please.
快快快，出去！出去！出去！出去！
Quick, go to the windows. No shot there.
Oh no!
我賠。
You better.
Oh no!
Oh, you're breaking a lot.
爸爸媽媽話你再唔出手嘅話，屋企啲嘢就會爛晒㗎啦。
Little intermission.
臭小子，小心你把口喎。
Oh man, rolling up the sleeves, disrespected his son.
So much power. Is he dead? He just bring in a weapon halfway through. I love this.
Oh. Yeah, it's got a sting. Oh. Smack his butt.
今天北方拳輸給南方拳啦。
唔係南北拳嘅問題，
Ooh.
係你嘅問題。
The feather versus the sword is probably my favorite thing so far.
邊個贏邊個輸啊？仲唔使？
Who won? You have a lot to pay for.
就係我哋嘅廣東之寶。
It's like, can you get out of my house?
如果能夠擺葉師傅屋企，係我嘅光榮啊！客氣客氣。
Gotta replace it.
Right?
咁熱鬧啊！
And a new feather thing.
你要開武館，點解唔第一時間通知我？
我幾時話要開武館啊？
It's like, I'm not opening a school.
Hmm.
Kind of a dramatic shift.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this.
Jeez, lost 230,000.
my god.
Real low on rice. Such like populated streets with all the businesses, the martial arts schools. Had to sell that watch just to get some rice.
Finally come to repay him?
同埋我去睇你打詠春啊！
要啊，留喺度食飯啦，幫人開飯。
走先啦。
Wonder what lunch looks like here.
Yeah. I mean, they said only a couple of factories were open, so good that at least it was one of theirs.
屋企仲有幾多米啊？
唔使擔心啦。
Yeah, she's probably barely eating.
葉師傅，你嚟揾工做？唔該。
I was waiting for someone to recognize who he was.
Yeah, his reputation get him something.
乜哥？
咁多冇管街嘅師傅嘅。
Yeah, so many familiar faces.
Uh-huh.
文哥啊，我食唔落啊，幫手食啲好唔好啊？食啲啦。
It's nice.
點啊？揾翻你細佬未啊？
上次走咗之後，都唔知佢去咗邊，係生係死都唔知。
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Lots changed.
佐藤上校話好欣賞中國功夫，亦都知道我哋佛山就係武術之鄉，好想揾啲識功夫嘅中國人，同佢哋日本人比武切磋。有冇人願意去？
Gotta put some incentive behind this.
邊個打贏咗嘅，就送100米。
我去。佢哋搶晒我哋啲米，我而家有機會攞翻，天公地道㗎嘛。
Sack of rice is a big deal.
小心啲啊！嚟，該排隊。嚟。
ないね。行こう。
係。
I feel like this is gonna be a fair fight, especially considering a lot of these guys are probably pretty malnourished at this point.
Yeah, overworked and malnourished.
So small.
The bag of rice?
Yeah.
3人と相手だ。勝っても負けても彼らに米を与えてやれ。
我呢就安排咗三浦將軍同你
And
哋
this is
3個
the
人打。
old general or sheriff or whatever. Jeez. How many times can you get kicked?
你嘔晒血，唔好再打啦。彼らは負けを認めました。
Oh. Try to hit him back though. Oh, what? Yeah, that was like a crazy kick to the chest.
Oh.
Found it.
我唔知啊，
你點會唔知啊？係你帶佢走嘅喎。
我又去，我都好想同啲日本人打返場喎。
Yeah, where the heck is his friend? Oh, nice. Oh. Dang it. Ooh. Triple kicked.
我唔打啦，我唔打啦。李超，點解要開槍啊？李超！
負けたにもかかわらず、ずうずうしくも米を持ち帰ろうといたしましたので。
He won that rice from the first fight.
今後一切ここでの銃の使用を禁止する。
What the hell?
Right?
おい！続けろ。
Continue after that.
我打！李超，開打啦！
好似阿媽係咪咁被打死嘅？
2 people dead that he cared about.
10人とやりたいそうです。
Want him to fight Glasses.
I don't think Glasses is a fighter.
I know.
He's just a coward with a gun.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that arm snap.
Oh my god!
Just pummeled his face. Yeah, just run. He killed like 4 of them.
We've never seen him like that.
貴様の名前は？
佢想知你個名。siu-wongです。
Yeah, without the translation, it would have been a lot worse.
No, he's not there for the rice, but I kind of wish he had taken the rice.
打晒佢哋，打8個，打1000個。我一個翻譯，私はSeco Cyn Rd。
I mean, everything's destroyed.
仲阿準，一家人唔分開，就乜嘢問題都冇。
I don't like that foreshadowing.
Where the family staying together. Oh, this guy's back. Oh, and the brother.
出来！
我係。
Oh.
有意见吗？
我冇錢。
唔好再打老豆。
Oh no.
我根本冇錢。
文叔，文叔，
Yeah, he's not useless right now.
不如你留低教我哋功夫啊，等我哋可以自保，唔使任人魚肉。師傅留低教師傅。
He must have felt so helpless.
Right?
以前天下太平，你就唔肯教人啫。而家時勢唔好，你係咪好應該做翻啲嘢？
I mean, he wanted to have a purpose.
高人啲學費你俾啊，你又爭多我一筆。
Sorry.
とてもひどいです。
All right.
三號揾你翻去同佢打喎。
Oh.
いい女だな。
Oh.
Yes!
Stay down.
呢度唔安全。
He brought them to his home?
Kick him in the face, not the leg. I thought that guy died. Glasses guy.
So did I.
冇事，佢哋都好好。
師傅，
嚟。
He's gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
After seeing him like this.
I feel like this is not a safe place also to be next to this guy. They're probably following him.
我哋一定要盡快離開佛山。清住幫你諗緊辦法㗎啦。
Ooh, are they ready?
Yeah, right?
我哋唔係好蝦㗎。
臭小子，还想挨打是吧？
There we go.
他们谁敢反抗，就给我打！
Ow, this hurts. I mean, they're putting up a good fight, but it's good to have the master here.
我不要再挨饿了。
我不会再了，给我打！
Yeah, who wants to fight? Oh man.
Ooh.
你干什么？上！
Yeah. Thank God for this long bamboo. Oh, even the ringing. I kind of forgot that that's also Lynn's brother.
Yeah.
不過一直揾你唔到。每個人要行嘅路，都係要自己去揀。
Oh, it's the kite.
Uh-oh.
個樓送啊，揾阿三婆，話你唔返廠啊，你唔好返去，知唔知啊？
Yeah, they gotta get out of here like now.
大家千祈唔好講嘢。
I was like, dang, oh yeah, he's the translator.
佢話欣賞你喎，想你教佢哋日本人功夫。
我唔會教日本人，
Yeah.
我就同你打。
He's like, do I say that back?
国民全体の名誉に関わる。
お前は俺が負けるとでも思ってるのか？
いえ。
Ooh.
私が負けることなどありえん。
はい、承知いたしました。
Lots at stake.
Yeah.
日本の武術に勝るとは思えない。皆の前で私と戦うからには。
殺害我哋百姓。
They could understand each other this whole time?
That's what I was thinking.
放開我，拎我返去。
我答應嘅嘢，唔會俾你有事。翻去太危險。
Yeah, I was like, why is she tied up? Oh, she probably just didn't want to leave.
最後一次俾我機會我，點解？
It's too dangerous.
Yeah, right?
要貫徹中日文化交流，交流心得，以武會友。
They're very friendly. Surprised they have an audience. Oh.
Oh.
When you know it's serious. So fast. Oh God, all of that has to hurt.
It's not going down easily.
No. Oh, they came back? Oh my God. Oh, just pulling back for more? That was not close.
Worried about where's glasses at?
Oh. Jeez. Yeah, that's gonna rile everyone up. Oh. Glasses is gone. Eight years. 2 million people. All right, that was it, man. What'd you think?
I loved that.
Did you?
Yeah, I was shocked by the shift in the tone of the movie.
Yeah, because it just kind of immediately changes.
Yeah. You know, the beginning of the film, we're establishing how talented this town is, and specifically Ip Man.
Yeah.
You know, we have these out-of-towners come in, there's some fights, they're defeated, and you think like, okay, they're gonna be the issue here. I'm sure they're not gonna give up. They're gonna keep coming back and challenging Ip Man. Like, that's kind of where I was anticipating the movie going.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the historical shift. I don't know why. I should have realized that this was real, because this is
the teacher of Bruce Lee,
yes,
or master
for Bruce Lee. In my head, that wasn't really playing out.
Yeah.
So when that shift happened and you have like this takeover of China, and specifically, I think it's Fo Shao.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Or Shan.
Fo Shun? I thought it was a U. Either way, I'm sure we're mispronouncing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For their town.
Right.
And you have, you know, the streets going from this lively businesses everywhere, and the color and the vibrancy, and just also the people. And you just see this takeover, and it's dark. The images are dark, and there's no more color anymore, and everyone is just miserable and starving, and Ip Man loses his literal home.
Right.
And him and his wife and son become homeless, and there's just so much of the film that I wasn't expecting, especially just from the beginning.
Right. Yeah, the beginning, it's a lot more fun,
yeah,
I would say, and like the martial arts is amazing and it's cool, but it's like has a little bit of like flourish to it, like almost unbelievable, in terms of just some of those sequences. And then when it takes that shift, the fight scenes become a lot more, I guess, realistic and just brutal. And it's not like for fun with people, you know, challenging and fighting each other. Like now it's life and death, and people are dying because of what is going on. And that was something that definitely resonated with me the first time I saw it, was that shift to like, oh yeah, this is like World War II essentially. And like these are real people that are like struggling to just get another grain of rice.
Mm-hmm. So it's really interesting to kind of see the dynamics of war with this like martial arts overtone to the film. But I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I guess we'll start with just the fighting in general. I am assuming the fight scene that you were talking about was Ip Man versus 10.
Yeah, that's the one that I was, but also my memory of that fight, I thought that fight was way longer. Like watching it now, I was like, damn, that was over real quick. But yeah, that's the fight scene that stuck in my head, because it's like, it's so powerful and it's like set up to be such a dramatic event. I mean, with him behind the gate and like the shooting of the other general, the understanding that his friend was just beaten to death like the day before, essentially. Like
the other master.
Yeah, I don't know if he was a master or not, or if he was just a student of one of the other masters, I think. The master is the one who gets shot.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So a master dies, and then his friend, like Lin, dies.
Right. So yeah, he's a general.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll fix that in post. But yeah, so it's like people are losing their lives here. Like this is a big moment. And for him to come in and challenge 10 people, and it's like brutal. Even you mentioned, like, we've never seen him fight like that. Like his knuckles are bloody. I mean, I'm pretty sure he kills half of those people. I mean, he's snapping backs and necks and limbs, and, you know, just beating faces into their own skull. Like it is a crazy fight. And then just the powerful moment of him grabbing the bloodied bag of rice, and like that's what he takes. He's not in there to just earn 10 bags of rice. He was there to get some revenge.
Yes. Yeah. And throughout everything that happens in the first portion of the film, Ip Man always keeps his cool. Even in these fights, he's like, okay, if you want to fight, like, we'll fight. You know, he had the fight with Master Lao, and that is, you know, something they decided to keep private.
Yeah.
Even though it ended up getting out. He's just very chill and calm, and his demeanor is just, I don't even know what the word would be, but it's just,
he's very relaxed,
peaceful,
yeah.
And he just all of it with his demeanor, to see him shift because now he's lost 2 people that he cares about. He's already, you know, struggling to feed his family. There's so much other stuff going on, and to see him shift and to take on those 10 men was incredible. And the choreography in that fight scene alone was insane to watch. The brutality of it, and you can just tell how much this now like means to him and how personal it's become.
Yeah, I mean, there's like in that fight, I mean, the first guy, you know, he steps and like snaps his neck, and you're like, oh, that was rough. And then the one guy who he like grabs his leg, pulls him to kind of do like more of the splits, kicks a few other people, and then he like kicks like at the hip down, and it's just like.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy where he's like rolls over him with his arm,
the shoulder,
and it's just like he was wrecking those guys.
Absolutely. And and then he does take, you know, the bloodied bag of rice to the master's family.
Yeah.
And has to relay to them what happened, the news of what happened. So that was kind of obviously kind of the peak of this change of what's going to happen. And Ip Man is trying to do his best to protect his family. He's trying to work. And then you also have the cotton mill, I think that's what it's called. And he has his kind of business partner in that. And nothing that he does is ever for kind of expecting anything in return.
Yeah, there was, that one moment where he doesn't like to like owe people favors or anything.
But he also does things out of the kindness of his heart as well.
Yeah.
And I think that entire cotton mill sequence in teaching these people how to protect themselves, and kind of the speech that happened with, you know, when things were good, you didn't have to teach people, but at this point you have to. Like, this is life and death. We depend on you.
And that comes right after him having a great moment with his wife, talking about how he feels useless in the current world.
Yeah.
And then he immediately becomes incredibly important to teach people how to defend themselves. And even with the final fight with the general, like, it was more than just a little fight. Like, that was for the honor of China or the honor of Japan, and like the rallying that it did for the crowd there that kind of got them more united to kind of fight back and stuff. Like, it was incredibly important to, I guess, show that strength and resilience for the Chinese people.
Yes. Yeah. Glasses. I think his name was Sato
or Sato or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sato.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he sucks.
Like, everything about him, he just kept going for the gun every time when, you know, I understand this is war, but this is not the place for that here. Even the general made that clear.
Yeah.
That that's not what this space is about. So for him to just continually do that, I was very concerned for Ip Man after the fight with the general at the end there, and he does get a shot off on him. I was shocked that he lived, but again, need to think the fact that this is real, and if he does end up teaching Bruce Lee, obviously he does live. And
well, that changes the story a little bit. So I'm kind of glad that you forgot that he teaches Bruce Lee, because it makes it a lot more suspenseful. Like, oh shit, could he really die? Is he dying right there? So it's good that you forgot that.
Yeah, you're so like into the movie and so involved in the movie, and just watching everything, you forget that. I don't know how much of this is historically accurate.
I know,
but you forget that this is supposed to be a real person.
Right.
So just that entire sequence at the end, but I hated that guy so much. It was so nice when there was that moment that Ip Man did get to just kind of beat the shit out of him.
I thought he killed him in that moment. I wish he did. But...
yeah, I was rooting for it. I hated that guy so much.
And the captain, who turns into the translator, does end him.
Yes, yeah. And I think that's kind of his redemption. Obviously, you know, he's being called a traitor. He has that conversation with Ip Man, but he does find so many ways to kind of redeem himself. He's trying to protect his own family, or he's trying to protect Ip Man's family. He's also, he's that's his job, is a translator. So, and he does find little ways in that job to protect the Chinese, where he's, you know, changing what he's translating back, or he's giving them warning that they're coming. There's moments in this where I feel like it's hard for me to see people calling him a traitor.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, you see that sequence of him bringing stuff to his family and to, like, I don't know if that was his brother or not, but like someone who had like one leg, who probably lost it fighting in the war or something. Like, he has his family that he has to provide for, and like everyone who's shoveling coal, they're working for the Japanese also. Even the cotton mill, chances are that cotton's being used to create uniforms for like the Japanese. Like, it's difficult to kind of just point the finger at someone and be like, no, you're the traitor, I'm totally innocent. So, but it does have that gray area where it's like he is so closely connected to the Japanese, so he's kind of like an easy target to call a traitor. But we see time and time again him putting his own life on the line to protect other people.
Yeah, so I love that he got that moment at the end where he gets to take glasses out and kind of be that person, even though I kind of wish he would have stepped in before he shot Hitman. But, you know, it's okay. We'll forgive him because he survived. We'll forgive him. But overall, I mean, this was just such an incredible movie. It was incredibly moving.
Yeah, the kite sequence, that almost got me to tears.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't understand the significance of the tin. Initially, I thought it was like a bowl. So when he first said it, because I didn't look like he had a bowl in his hand when everyone else did. So I thought, oh my God, like he's going to get in trouble with the Japanese when they're coming.
Right.
I didn't realize that it was like a personal item for him.
No, neither did I. And I've seen the movie before, and I didn't even remember.
It's been a little bit. So for him to, or for his brother to learn of his death, and after all these years of not getting to see each other, and obviously their entire world changed in that time. So for him to be able to get that tin back and open it up and see the kite, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was a great moment. So there's a lot of like really powerful moments in this, on top of it just being an incredible martial arts movie.
Yeah.
Whether it's historically accurate or accurate at all, whatever, at least it's somewhat, because it's a real person.
Yeah.
But I think Donnie Yen is just so fantastic in this, because he does have that like relaxed, calm moment. But when he like needs to switch to a serious, like before fighting those 10 people, like it is very apparent how big of a shift in his personality there is.
Yes.
And I also like that in all of the fights, it's never really in a bad situation. Like, the most that he has to do is roll up his sleeves a little bit. But like, even the fighting the general at the end, he kicked the shit out of the general. Like, it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
The general got a few hits in.
Yeah.
But it's never a movie where Ip Man is like struggling in a fight, which I think is interesting because he just dominated everyone.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's in a class of his own, for sure. Real quick, I wanted to go back to the feather versus the sword fight.
Yeah.
I just feel like that was so cool. I mean, there's so many, I don't know, metaphors, or I don't know what the right word is, on like him having the feather versus the out-of-towner having the sword, and him pulling it out, and just the way that he uses the feather and that he still is able to defeat him with this feather, and just the smacking, like everything that happened with it. I feel like that was so clever. That was my favorite part of this movie.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because the only fight that really sticks in my mind is the fight with the 10 guys.
Yeah.
And even though I think that's like the best one,
yeah,
I think it's the best one because of the moment.
Yeah.
But the other fights, like the feather one, I might have enjoyed those more watching this again.
Yes.
And I think also it's kind of funny too, because right before that fight, it's like kind of like that masculinity of being like, oh, Wing Chun, if I'm Wing Chun, I think is the correct way to say it. If not,
yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The fact that it's like, oh, it was invented by a woman,
yeah,
and like, are you afraid of your wife and stuff? And so there was all this like built up of kind of the masculinity, and then in the fight you have, you know, the aggressive sword versus the dainty little feather, and it's the feather that wins. So it's
Dominates.
Yeah, it doesn't even just win, it just destroys. So I think that was a really cool fight for sure.
Yeah. So I loved this movie. I really enjoyed it. I had no idea what to expect. Even 20 minutes into the film, still didn't know what to expect clearly. But this was absolutely fantastic. And this is absolutely a movie I'm going to want to revisit again and again.
Cool.
This was really cool. So thanks to the patrons for voting for this in our martial arts poll. This was really cool. So let us know other martial arts films we should check out.
And there's more.
Yeah, let us know if we should watch the sequels. Are they good? Do they have Donnie back again?
I think Donnie Yen is in all of them, and I
Okay.
want to say there's at least maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I haven't seen past the first one.
Okay. Yeah, so let us know if we should check them out. Maybe just check them out on our own time. But this was so good.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.